I'll just check while I wait for people to join. Okay, I don't see anything from the clans, but there we go. I don't know why clans are so buggy. Welcome, whoever the first person is. Hello, Quiet, how are you? I won't kick Lizard yet. I don't know if that's how to pronounce it. And then we just plug the stream in the clan chat. On the premise I can spell, that should be right. And Vodka Froggy's playing, I'm alright, thank you. So I'll jump into a game. Well, he can have a free amped C6. As I'm guessing he won't be hitting min. But then he didn't get the chest 9 or 8. I think it was the 9 that he was meant to have, wasn't it? But now we just wait for our first noob. Could potentially get someone good, who knows. I'm just messing around with my mic because I don't know if it's in a good position. And we got Robert Unsworth. I don't know how good he is, I don't recall playing him before. Mort Sniper sub would be interesting, but we have ceramic popping power, so that's fine. I'm sort of not happy to play this loadout, but you mean 10 times bonus or 16 times, but 10 amps. Well, we have to play this loadout. Glue's not really going to come into play too much, maybe stalling an all out. But we can just eco and have defense up. Dartling probably my preferred start. A very slow placement from me, which I'm not happy with, but we're not going to leak just because of my placement. We'll go straight to bows. And then, obviously I thought we had long bloom boost and not quick shots, so round 11 is going to be interesting. But we should defend it with either a Sabo or a Bloom Impact. Preferably a Sabo, I believe. And I may actually just burn a glue at some point here. And I'll actually have a Dartling here just so I can keep them shooting in a nice straight line. I didn't mean to hit on the chat thing. But that way both my Dartlings won't move their targeting. When I'm either using a power or placing another tower. He'll leak a few lives until he gets his second faster shooting. Especially to yellows here. And I'll just get my first Super Eco Boost out of the way. As this game has the potential, if I don't move or I don't move my mic. But it has the potential to end early or quite late because we have Dartling and Stall. I'll go for a cluster here, I think. Just to save some lives. As you never know, it could come down to me leaking a ceramic and then still having 46 lives left afterwards. So if I can avoid leaking, that's always nice. Going for a balloon jitsu here. It's probably not the play to continuously eco. Especially this close to round 11. I may actually go for a jitsu here. Okay, he's going to Sabo, so I'm quick shotting before he does. And he sold his defense to get up a Sabo. That's stupid. But yeah, he should have Saboed immediately. There's no way he should sell all his current defense just to try and get up a Sabo. You either need the money saved up or just glue it. And then that should give you time to Sabo and then get 2 Jitsus, which should solo. Obviously no tower boost, so I'm happy to try and end the games round 11 if there aren't boosts. Pretty much every tower can defend and null out on boost. I like this because this is a potentially tricky loadout. Depends on my opponent. We will see. They're definitely thinking about whether or not they know how to play it. And they've decided that they don't, which is fair enough. I don't know who the second person chat is. I'm assuming it's someone like Vodka Froggy. I didn't mean to ready up there, but I have a good idea of the loadout, so I'm not too worried. I sent 1 2 set many, 1 set too many even. So I'll just try and get some lives here. And then we'll go for an engineer when we need it. We've got spikes for now. And he went for a 2-0, so we'll outfarm. You could balloon boost, but I'll just spam NGs and be fine. Farm placements don't matter too much here, because it's not going to go massively late game. Don't know why he's breaking the lead, not lead, the replay. Oh, it's just so he can catch up in farms. And I can't press it before the banana catches it. So now we just get some more NGs. I'm going to go for 0-0 NG spam as my early game popping power. And I'll have a 4th tier spike factory in the corner because I don't really want that farm. And then we'll just get the next 2 farms. Round 6 I'll bloom boost at him. I'll move this out of the way because it's probably going to annoy me at some point. He could force defense from me, but... And then I'm going to bloom boost in a second. He's going to need 3 or 4 9-inch nails. Or go for a balloon trap, but that's not going to be enough. Just because you don't know where it's going to place. That's disappointing, but... I should have also went for my facility there, I don't know why I didn't. But that's so far 2 fairly easy wins. A lot of people don't know how to play Speed Bonanza. But normally it's just try and kill people around 11. Yeah, the chat is indeed dead quiet. I'll try and get people to talk at some point. And then we have Khaled Sinan, I think. Not sure my pronunciation is great. Not same loadout, we've got Ninja instead of NG. The opponent didn't like that, maybe it's a boost account, but I don't know why you'd boost an R3 Spanzer. So that technically counts as a 3rd win, but I won't be counting it. Just because opponent DC'd. Okay, we got Jim Van Ink, or Ink. He's just going to all out round 13. Let's skip that loadout. Not round 13, round 11, sorry. This should go fairly late. Can I place a farm fast? Okay, I placed my farm first, which is nice. So I'm going to get the plantation first. Yes. He just all outs round 11 every game. And I'll go for a Dartling here, just because I prefer it to Ninja early game. And then we'll go for our Dual Eco Booster. And we'll go for the top farm and the bottom 2. I'm not sending anything till round 4. just because we can enforce a good amount of defense. Okay, I'm just going for my Republic. And then I'll use my next dual eco boost next round. It seems like I'm not going to be able to place this farm for some reason. I was right, but I can just sell it and have a second attempt, which is nice. So it sells for 7,600, I believe. And then we'll go for a farm if he lets me. And then we'll just keep farming here. I think this should solo. I'm going to get another powerful darts here, just to be safe. So I am slightly out farming, not by much. But I will get my second facility a lot earlier. I'll go for a laser cannon at the top for round 13, I think. Or round 11, I'm going to keep saying round 13. I don't know why I can't place a farm right now. Okay, at least I can place it now. And I'll just try and place a farm here. Deactivated abilities will be annoying, especially for the 4th tier Dartling. I don't know why I can't place this farm now, I could place it earlier. He may just use his deactivated abilities here, but I should solo anyway. But I'm just going to clean it up anyway. And then we go for Dartling spam. I'm going to start from the top just so they're aiming towards the end of the track. And then I'll clean up any ceramics from ZOMGs. I'm going to try and sort out my farmer placements, just because I want as few farmers in the way of Dartling spots as I can. And I'll have my 4th tiers at the bottom just for cleanup. We don't need to Sabo yet, so I'm not getting up Sabos. And when I do, I'll have 3 or 4 in the corner and 1 here. Or I may even have 5 if I feel it's needed. And I'm going to have some up there because I can't place a Dartling. I'm going to quickly change salt. And I'm just going to place ninjas where I can't place Dartlings, I think. I don't know why everyone's asleep except for Quiet. Is that Jimmy? Or is there another Dutch guy? The reason I have 5 is just... Hey Christian, how are you? The reason I have 5 Sabos is just because they last 15 seconds. So unless you time it perfectly, they're not going to fully overlap. I'm not going to rush very early. Hey Happy Meme, how are you? There's no point rushing pre-round 28 here. Maybe even mid-round 30s. The fact that we both have 4 farms is probably going to be pivotal. So I probably should have ecoed a lot earlier than I am. But I'll get to a nice number and then stop. Hey Casper, how are you? Wow, you were lurking, Casper. And I'm good, thanks, if you asked. Never mind, I missaw that, but either way, it saves people from asking, so... And now I'm happy with my defense. He's very slow to upgrading stuff. I am good, thanks. I answered it about 2 minutes before you asked. You can't time out of a mod's Quiet. I can probably fit a Jitsu here. Yeah, I'm good at predicting things. We can fit maybe Ninja here. I might as well just have ninjas where I can place them. I do indeed have a Discord server. I can probably link that in a second because that's going to do nothing. Oh, were you asking quiet? That shouldn't do anything. I'll put an invite link in chat, quiet. If I can find it. And then quiet can spam you invites to other stuff. Well, I'm going to have to hear my voice in a second, so that's yuck. I should probably start queuing Sabos. He only sent 2 0MG, so he's just testing the waters. Deactivated abilities replay so he doesn't perma-Sabo. I have just realised that. Okay, I can't even see my own stream, that's funny. But I think I'll try around 32 and just deactivated abilities immediately, then beefy mobs. I'll quite send it first, but it probably gets deleted if I don't send it, so I'll send it anyway. Yeah, he's just thinking the same thing as me, but it's a little bit too early. I think round 32 is around to do that. I don't know if they're full speed or not. I think I saboed somewhat. No, so that one there isn't perma-stored, but... I'm hoping this defends. We'll find out. I'm going to sell farms to have more darlings here. Okay, I think I'm dead here. Which kind of sucks, but... there's not too much I can do here. Other than hope he dies first. I'm going to toss a Sabo in case anything isn't perma-stored. Try and not pop anything here if I can. I think he dies first here. That's a little bit lucky. So yeah, I was going to rush way too late there. Jim is Dutch, yes. And now we'll just go on to the next game. I think that's 4-0. I'm not entirely sure. I don't keep the best track. About 90% Dutch. So we go into the 5th game now. Hopefully it's another win. If I go 100% I'll be fairly happy. But I have been playing quite poorly. Especially that last game. I overestimated Darling Ninja there. I shouldn't have had to sell farms to defend that early. I'll be honest, I don't know what that is. Okay, he doesn't want to play that, which is understandable. And we have knockout, long bloom boost, I believe, and range boost. I'll do this, I like this loadout. And plan here, not die to knockout ideally. I don't like that spot placement. Mine's not ideal, but it's probably the default one. I am the fake QEish, yes. I just stole his channel. Okay, so he's going for double spot. For now I'm going to keep defense until I get rushed. Potentially this ends round 11. I'll go for a third dart just in case. I ideally don't want to leak any stupid lives if he chooses to do some random rush, but I'm not hating, don't worry. I'll go for a second trip and then probably a second spot. Yeah, how dare you drink water? I don't like that spot placement, but I think it's working on the most part. The one on the left is going to be the jug, and the one on the right going to be sold if needed. Okay, he's knocked it out because I upgraded it, which is understandable. And I did leak there, so that's annoying. I could try something here. Let's see what he does when I do this. This is a really choke rush, but it could work. It does, nice. I didn't back them to defend, which is why I sent that. I would almost never send regen whites unless I don't trust my opponent's ability to defend. True, real keyways wouldn't leak. What's wrong with my mic? Is the fact that you can hear my voice off-putting. And then we have, I think that's next gen, and then Jose Carlos. I think that's Beefy Mabs again. And he doesn't like that map. Probably ready up on this. I think I will. Just to be annoying. I think this can be quite a difficult defend. Yeah, that's just my voice, on and off. I should probably go for defense here. I'm not going for the barbed darts because I'd rather just go straight for an air burst. I don't know what happened to my mic. Can you not hear me anymore? Well, I'll be fiddling with stuff to see if I can work out what's wrong. I'm just boosting that because I was messing about with my mic. Can you hear me? So yeah, I'm going to leak a bit here because I was focusing on that. He may be going for a ring of fire. No, he's going for a blade shooter. I think I want my reactors somewhere near the start. And then I have tack for cleanup. No, what's up? Well, at least you can hear me. Wow, he has no lead defense. Now he does. Round M16 is going to be annoying, but we're out farming. Any round 11 rush I can just maelstrom, obviously. And he's maybe gearing up to send one. Why? I have maelstrom. Wow, apparently that regrows too fast. That's a bit stupid. I can say I was opening Discord DMs. I maybe should have put some defense up earlier. I am waiting on a DM squire. And we've got some sort of thing that it doesn't show in the IGN until you're in game, so I don't really know their name. Upgrade Bloon's blindness could be quite useful here. I quite like this. And also damage boost. So maybe the place to start with Cobras, I'm not sure here. I think I'll start with one. Just because it's a bit extra money. I don't really like my placements, but until he forces defense I'm fine. And I don't know why my mic's making noises, but I'll try listen to it later and work out what's wrong with it. Yeah, chat's a bit dead because I don't think people like the audio issues. Do I have offensive push? Probably not. Maybe I do. Okay, that's a terrible placement. Well, I'm quite embarrassed on how I died before. That should be fine just because of my placements. And I think Quiet's falling asleep at the moment. Next round I will just upgrade balloons or damage boost. And then I'll do it again and hopefully they die. Damage boost here. And then tower blindness and then the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we just get up an ODS here in case of a counter. They should die here. Potential DCs if they get annoyed. I don't know if I'm jostling my mic or something, maybe I am. But hopefully it's fine now. And I have been moving it around quite a bit just to try and get into a nice position for both me and hopefully you. And then this guy's on his last medallion, so I'm not giving him a win though. But I'm glad you're both staying awake. Budget balloons here, monkey acid. That probably ends the amulets. Am I a tad bit lucky or my opponent? We have to play it. This ends round 22, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. But ceramics should overwhelm. And then we just get up our plantation and get up a boat. And I don't know why you'd monkey acid that. We'll go for 210 farms. It's a waste of a monkey acid as it hits 30 balloons and pops up to rainbows. Why am I sending pinks against that? I don't know. You'd have to ask me where my logic is sometimes. Budget balloons will be useful around 20 and 22. I'm probably not going to use them earlier as we're not ecoing. I'd maybe use round 6 were we ecoing. But yeah, they've used all 3 acids and I'm out farming, so that's a bad start for them. I'm not massively out farming, but I have 3 monkey acids to burn when needed. And they're getting up more defense for whatever reason, even though I'm not sending anything. Well, feel free to try pick up my playstyle, because I seem to win more often than not. They sort of farm there. Oh, for a bank, cool. It's not going that late. And then 8,000, 9,600. Don't know why I need to work out the math on that, I've done it so many times. But I'd rather have facilities and BIAs on a heli loadout, just because it gets overwhelmed by ceramics. And I'll show you what I mean around 22. If my opponent doesn't rush, he just dies. I'm fine leaking that. I can always get up a Razor Rotors if my opponent decides to rush. So for now we just farm. Oh. I should be fine if I'm paying attention here. I'll monkey acid any rainbows for the start so I can keep farming. And then just get up an Apache and that should solo. And we should get the money to get an Apache quite fast anyway. Nothing yet. I'm going to sell this and replace it. So yeah, they're going for BIA spam, but were it to go like round 30 it'd be worth, but it shouldn't be here. And then I'm just going to get Apaches here. Good night, Casper. And we just spam helis as fast as we can, even though we don't need to here. But I might as well get the defense I'm going to be getting up regardless. One Apache gets overwhelmed by constant Moabs and speed, I believe, so I'd rather just get ready early. And this should be enough, because we're going to be all out in here in a few rounds. First I'll send round 20 BFBs, and then round 22 fast cooldowns OMGs. I'm not going to send any Moabs, because I don't want to get them to defend. And I'm going to just get some boat balls. Just because that's 16 ceramics less per boat ball I pull, so it helps me out a little. So I'll budget balloons after I've sent 1 or 2. Or maybe I'll just budget balloons now. And we might as well boost them. Ceramic's probably overwhelmed from this just because he only has 2 or 3 Apaches here. So how fast can he place them? Probably not fast enough. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. I am not though. And there's just no way they defended CMGs next round either way. Just because they went for BIA spam. And now they have no medallions, so rip for them, but good for me. And then I'll continue in spans. I'll try and talk as much as possible, because when I'm talking it should hopefully focus on me. And it won't pick up other sounds. I don't know, I think it's happening when I'm not talking, but apparently it happened in the last stream and I just didn't check it. So that's something I prefer to try and fix at some point if I can. I'm probably not going to be able to fix it while playing, just because I don't know the exact issue. Mortar or boomer, I'd probably go boomer here. And then I will eco choke round 2 just so they lose money. And then I'll get up a Barnic boomer here. And they'll shield as well probably. Or die. But I'd rather just get a Barbaric early. Well, I'm fine regardless. And then, just because the bananas are about to come out. And then I'll just do this so I don't have to collect for a few seconds. And then I'll sell it. My opponent likes to BM. Oops, that's going to be in the way there. I'll potentially go for a BIA here, but may not. Just because we have Eco Choke. And then I just don't need to collect anything for the next 4 seconds. So they lost more money than me there. And now there's no more, no. I should be fine here. I'll leak a little bit. And slight out farm. He has more life on his shield, but I have a lot of lives extra. Just to try and force a second bionic. And it looks like it may be. So they like to switch up whether or not they're BMing or not. Is it being static when I'm not talking, or is it just random points even when I'm talking? And I'll go for a Glaive Lord if my opponent rushes. I think he is fine. And then maybe a secondary one. Yeah, my opponent's going to keep rushing, so just get 2. And then just out farm here. Okay, so it'll happen regardless of me talking or not. It might be me doing something, so I'll see what my memory is post-stream. And there is a reason I'm going for big one spam here. I think they do somewhat of somewhat damage to my hourglass blooms if you've seen me use. I'll place another farm and do the same. We might as well. Would have been good to save an Eco Choke for that, to be honest. And then we just mortar micro. I'm actually going to sell that. And then just have a couple of leaves ready at the back. We're fine to the first BFB. But I will send I think I'll wait for the ZMGs actually. Because we can defend constant BFBs. You'll see how well this should solo. I need to send immediately. So now I just need to mortar micro here. I'll go a bit quiet. I didn't stall there. But now I just need to focus, so I won't talk non-stop hopefully. I just need to stall longer than them. I don't need to send anything else. My micro is so slow. But I think I've defended here. And then just send more ZMGs, because they may defend this actually. Another one just because they can't defend. That was fairly tough. I don't know why my micro is so slow. But yeah, they don't BM post-match when they've lost. But I'm glad to get that win. It's always nice to beat a BMer. And let's see who we get now. I'll need to put my drink somewhere. We got a quiet PT member. I don't know who this is though. But I normally beat them, so let's go for that. Copy Eco, that's quite amusing. Oh, is it Brody Bear? Or is he in chat? Yeah, hi Brody, how are you? Normally quiet members go passive, so I'm quite happy to go passive. So we just wait to copy Eco. I'm good, thank you. Oh, I should have copied Eco first. And that's a 330 Eco. Just to annoy him. And he's going to do the same, but it depends on if he times it right. And he's definitely delayed it, so he's going to be behind an Eco. But I could have waited a little bit longer on my one. I'm going to mainly go for dartlings here. I'll go for one up the top so I can just press on it so my darlings are focusing up. Like so. And that way I don't leak when I'm upgrading stuff. Currently 1461. I don't know what that is. What keys? And yeah, I'm over defending, but we have a quick shot, so I might as well get defense up early. And I think I want that as my depleted plutonium. But I don't know how many I'm kicking. It depends on how solid we get our how solid the C6 is. I'm actually going to send this just to unblock his dartlings. And then I'll get defense up for around 11. Just as they're max ecoing here. I have more defense, so I should be fine. There was a lot of lag there, but I obviously popped my rainbows earlier. But luckily I sent earlier so I didn't die. But I think that's 6-1 maybe. People will maybe have to keep track and just remind me of what I'm at. Ideally I want to go above 90% win rate just so my prestige is okay. And we have random only. That's quite a bad record for R3 only, I think. It's worse than mine, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to skip this just because it's TTS and I'll die stupidly. Offside's quite a long map, so I'm relaxed. Crowded balloons, rubbed gold, TTS. Why would I put my mic in ice? We'll go for a 3-2 tack at the start. I need to stop hitting on the chat icon. So, question is, does my opponent know how to utilise rubber to gold and potentially TTS? They should do if they've got 10,000 random mode games. So I'll stop ecoing for now, go for my village. And then we can have a second attack lower down. I'll use my second rubber to gold, first rubber to gold even round 4. Or potentially use it when they use a crowded balloons. I don't see any greens yet. And they stopped sending. Okay, no, they did send some more. But we're just going to stop sending as soon as the opponent rubbed gods, which is fairly standard. TTS could be annoying here. Yep. But I shouldn't die there. Just because there's a lot of towers defending. I don't know when I use my TTS here. Just because one Maelstrom should sell everything to all Moabs. And in theory we have Apaches before round 18. I get the rounds mixed up because it's speed. So he's going for the third tier left side for the village. I don't know why, because we're not going to be eking too hard probably. I may try some sort of lead rush. Do I match it? Hi Rick Astley, how are you? Let's just see here. Hopefully those leads get quite far. It shouldn't kill, but we'll get a good amount of leaks, hopefully. Okay, no ring of fire from my opponent. So yeah, he goes down because he doesn't get a ring of fire up. And because his helis were chasing, helis are terrible against leads. I'm gonna try cheap rushes like that if I get the chance to. Because most random speed bonanza players won't defend. And now we just wait for our next opponent as standard. I'll have a drink while I wait. Hopefully chat starts to pick up. And we have Miss. Not the best player. Oh, Lopez is sniping me, is he? I'm surprised he's sniping me after what happened last time. Copy can knock out, interesting. I'm just going to change, I'm going to ready up this. I'm just going to mess about with my music until I'm happy with the song. I'm happy to not eco at all if he doesn't want to. And that's what he's going to do. I'm going to have it here. Close is fine. And it's just whoever all outs on the right round now. I'll all out round 10 probably. It depends if we can afford a Sabo actually. But potential space blacks and a knockout incoming. I'm guessing that my thing's broken is just saying 0 for no reason. But my plan's going to be try kill him round 10, like I said. just because I think that's going to be the best time to kill him. Because back to overwhelm a cluster or a jitsu. If he sends yellows, I'll just get a second cluster up. Yes, that is indeed quite BTD. Who's Rick Astley? Then I know who the singer is. I mean, who's Okay, so is he going for defense? If he does, fair enough, but I'm going to go for double ninjas just because I can. And I can afford a second Sabo if he rushes. So I'm actually going to Sabo at 20, I believe. And what does he get up for defense there? And yeah, that's just an easy win there. I think Saboing was the play. Yeah, this guy likes to BM, but I don't think he wins very much. I also think he probably sits in lobby 5-10 minutes after he wins. Because you get quite a few of them in grinding clans. Even though they could have got another 1 or 2 games finished in that time. So we got YOLO Mofo. Ooh, did you DC Glitch Lopez? Another copy eco, but jam-packed pop boost. You may have to reinstall BTD, because that happened to me, unless you didn't send a rush card. I'm going to skip this. Good potential for micro, but you should be optimistic instead of negative. And don't say I should do the same, thank you. So the question is, who are the other 3 people lurking in chat? Or other 4 people, if that's accurate. Hello Geo, how are you? And sorry about the audio, I don't know if that's bad. I could try and count the amount of them. Oh, you you had a code blowed out. I can normally handle the adjustment, which is weird. Maybe not nice. Let's just copy eco, 328 eco. And then I'll just eco because I don't really care about them getting a 370 eco back. Just because I'll be ahead in eco regardless. They'll probably reset about now, yeah. There are, which is why my title is quite appropriate. And where do I want my darling? Maybe one here. Yeah, I like that. Well, I'm glad we have a bit more of an active chat now. Obviously, if Lopez is watching, he can't chat, so that might be why people are always lurking. Interesting. Just lightning and a fireball should solo. Yeah, cool. I do have a memory on how to defend stuff, which is nice. When do I use my I'm trying to work out when he dies. I'm a bit lost here. I'm just gonna try Dartlings and Pop Boost. I really don't know when to I'm gonna try and defend round 11 rather than being the one to rush. accidentally pressed that. So now I have like 800 eco advantage. I should probably get some sort of lead defense here. That kind of sucks for them. There is some audio issues, yes. I just need to utilise the fact that they accidentally pressed copy eco. And I'm just over defending because I've got a free one. No, I think a lot of people have brought it up. Casper Quiet, Vodka Froggy, and then you. So that's 4 out of 8 people I've seen in stream. I have a plan here. Let's try this. This might overwhelm. Depends on how awake they are. Yeah, okay, cool. I was just pointing out a lot of people had seen the audio issues. And don't ask why I send fast cooldown ceramics, but it works, so I do it. And then I will just go into the next game. I've lost track of my record. I think I'm well, I think next week is Spanzer week, isn't it? So Quiet's clan are going chest 10 then, I believe. You can confirm, can't you, Quiet? Just checking if she's still awake. And now I just mess about with songs again until I find the opponent. We have Hey Pet, I believe. Well, you told me it was 100k min, Quiet. We have to play it. We've got Chipper still, we've got Tack. This could go potentially around 24. Just because we should defend ceramics for a little while. It depends on how my opponent does. Oh, we have TTS. So let's... okay. Don't start with Chipper, thank you. How rude of you. I'm killing them round 2, I don't care. My opponent's memeing. I'll wait for him to try and get up attack and then just immediately TTS. Don't ask me what that was. I don't know what that was, I'm a little bit confused by that. It's a fast win, so we take it. 10,000 prestige, 20k global for a round 2 win. You can't get much better than that. Late game map here. Late game loadout, let's skip that. And we've got Nate, so this is probably in Nathaniel, because he ends up having like 500 accounts. Tower blindness is quite useful here. How do we avoid the tower blindness? I don't know. Let's go for a spot here. I guess we can just get range on our triple darts. Oops, I didn't mean to press on that, I meant to be ecoing. Sentry's not worth it here. But my triple dart and my spot should work quite well. I don't know when I used my first tower blindness. Well, he seems to appear once a month and then just cheat for a week. Welcome BTT Parkour. And after he's cheated for a week he tends to leave, from what I know. Okay, so he's just going straight for a balloon trap. And that's not really going to be affected massively by tower blindness in that spot. He may tower blindness me, but I've got enough money. Just because you can place the darts really close to the track and then just get range on them. So I don't know what my... Okay, he's already gone for a jug. I'll go for some sort of high overestimated, round 9 rush. By the way, I have a bone to pick with you, overestimated. Last stream that I saw you in, you were annoyed that I took all the meds off someone, but I've noticed that you've been playing Yellow Stadium, and I can show you it on your global, if you disbelieve me. I should probably get a jug. And so now we send some sort of region rush again, because I doubt my opponent will defend, even with a pop boost. Yeah, maybe they will. I can just get up AM fan club and booster. Overestimated. Alright, I'm gonna hope his NG can't be afforded here. Now we just have to all out. Not my proudest moment there, but again we get lucky that our opponent has slow reaction times. And if it is Nathaniel, I don't mind taking his medallions. And no, I'm not going to show you a Yellow Stadium game, because ideally I want to gain Prez. I was just looking at Prestige and you're under me, and I can see from your Prestige that you've been playing low arenas. Nice parkour. Well, hopefully I have some impact on that. I'm still below Adolf Hitler, which is annoying. Didn't think I'd be saying that on stream, but you know. Oh, I don't even see overestimated anymore. He must have changed name. Oh, he might be Adolf Hitler. Anyway, I'll go back to a game, because if I win 4 more, I overtake him. I'm guessing from Prestige that's who he is. I would like a, okay, we got Fair for Life. I've seen him or her a few times. Copy Eco again. The random selection must be a bit broken. 17th Prestige, which is yuck. PPB, who are they? I don't remember that clan. No, you're not hidden, I can see your messages. And certain words get auto deleted. I'll skip that loadout. I could have skipped it a lot earlier, but wasn't really thinking. Any sort of advertising and certain words get auto deleted by YouTube. Or by my mods. Yeah. I worked out from your Prestige. Let's start with, Mortar, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to try and... So right now I'd get 5, 14 eco. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm just going to try and get the almost exact amount here. If not, I may just do it slightly early. I think that will probably do, and it does indeed. And then they get no eco off me. And I can afford a quite early, not sentries, a balloon trap. Okay, wow, bad math. And now I'm going to leak with a few lives here. But at least I have my balloon trap. A potential extra slow incoming, maybe it's long slow. The difference pretty much nothing. I need to collect my traps faster though. Let's just work out what slow we have here. Okay, it's extra slow rather than long slow. So that just means it doesn't last very long, but it slows them down a decent amount. But it's still too fast, the shooting's almost solo. But he shouldn't get overwhelmed by pinks here. You can see him chasing. And he's trying to place a mortar. Ignore notifications and just don't know why he's not going for a balloon trap. I didn't need to sell them, but I think I'll go for triple balloon traps and a signal flare. Or maybe an artillery if needed. 4 more wins and then I overtake overestimated if he isn't grinding. But ideally I would be 10th, but they've gone for 3 depleted plutoniums. I can't rush to round 13 regardless, just because... Wait, I can't even rush round 13. I need to work out when I can rush. You're subjecting yourself to the late game, or... Okay, just let me get my artillery, please. And then this should solo. We have a mortar still if needed. And that's a nice all out from them. And then I probably rush them around 16, the same way I rushed my other opponent. Oh, I can send a camo rush, can't I? So I'm going to just send camo ceramics next round. And then they'd probably die, as they spent a lot of money. You can snipe me if you want. And then this should be death here. Let's see how fast their reactions are. Can they mortar stall it in time? Nope. They sent such a big camo rush at me, I'm surprised they didn't expect it. I missed that in chat, so I'll check that while I wait for the next game. What, for T10, or am I missing stuff? Or are you talking about a clan chest? Let's see. Well, you can do it. Well, my clan are getting chest 6 this week. I don't know if you're in them or not. I think you tried to join, so I assume you are. Oh, his goggles asleep. And we got Alice 13, or LS. 100% cards win rate, so probably played one game, won, and never played again. Or they use the thing when they get DC glitched. I thought you tried to join Kiwi and Co on another stream. Maybe I misremembered. Hi Noah, I'm not going to call you by your full name just because that's quite long. And I'm bad at pronouncing names. We're normally against that, but normally our min's 2,500, no 3,500 for C6. 1,000 for chest 5, and then let me just work out how my brain works. And then 200 for chest 4, as we're fairly casual, so we have reduced mins. That's a terrible placement, I'm replacing that. That's fair enough. It can be quite hard for some people, so I understand it. I knew there was something about him trying to join a clan. And now, TTS won't be a problem because we have Glue Storm. And hopefully we have a reaction time so I can just get a turbo up. But here I shouldn't need, even if he TTS's me right now. But I will go for a glaive lord, I believe, and then not do anything until he team tower stuns. I feel safe ecoing. I assume my opponent does. I'm assuming it's a her as well. Now as you improve, it's easier to get the keys. I've probably got about 2,000 on stream, maybe. I don't know. People may have to remind me of how many wins or losses I've had. Okay, it's round 10, so incoming team tower stun maybe. But let's get a glaive lord. Interesting, so they're going for a signal flare. Where are they placing it? Okay, they're placing it in the middle. It's not a bad idea. I'm going to get camo detection in case they send some sort of camo rush. I'll both play Mab if he sends one. But I think potential Mab, send ceramics, get the glue storm out of the way, and then send a ceramic choke rush. But then we have mortar store, so it's quite tough. What do we do to win? Just because I want to win fast rather than go late. I'm not intentionally copying the opponent, but let's see what they do here. And then just boat pull that. And then as they're not doing anything, I'll just force send here. Mortar store please. And then that should sneak a Mab past hopefully. And then we're just going to tower boost now. Slowly sell stuff. I should have probably played that passive, but I wanted to end the game fast, so that's a bit of a stupid loss there. But I think I'm going to rather lose a few games and go late. Okay, Lopez finally sniped me even. Last time he played me, he just got mad and DC'd after the game ended. Well, not even after the game ended, before the game ended. So hopefully we don't have a repeat of that. Oh yeah, I think he's probably just going to do the same thing. I'll go for a ice start. And then just go for engineers. Mortar's just going to be punished by no, he wouldn't. Yeah, very funny. I don't think Mini Quiet are going for chest 5. Well, I'm not going to upgrade balloons him right now, just I think my voice is starting to go, but just because he's got up defense early. And then we get up in mortar here. When do I use the first one? I think he solos zebras, but we'll find out. We can't stack the upgrade balloons, so I might as well use one now. And yeah, he's just getting up loads of NGs. And yeah, someone's trying to spectate, but I don't know why. Let's just go for a balloon buster here. Maybe another NG for cleanup. Maybe another NG. And then maybe go for a balloon trap, I don't know. Let's see if a balloon trap places where I want it to. No, it doesn't. At least it does there, which is somewhat better. He'll have one at the bottom somewhere. That looks like he's misplaced it. That also looks like he's misplaced it. And he's just went for one of them, which is understandable. How fast can he get a signal flare up? And then... Oh, I don't have a signal flare, do I? Okay, he didn't have time to DC there to stall me, which is nice. Not really sure how he died, but... He maybe didn't see the ceramic or it somehow missed. But I thought he had more than enough lives to be fine there, which is weird. I guess I sent camo pinks as well, didn't I? But then I thought he jug launched them. Munpipelli, I think, I don't know. Depends on what part of the world they're from. Finland, so I don't know how to say their name. I have no clue what a Finnish accent sounds like. We have to ready up regardless, just because we don't have a skip. And they're happy to play it. So I'm guessing their name means something in Finnish, but I don't know what. Probably Wizard is a better start, so I don't know why I was thinking about Dart, but... And then I'll just go for Wizards in the centre. I'll say hi back, because I'll pretend I'm a nice person. And then get up a fireball. I'll just see if Quiet's still awake. Yeah, I'm probably top 3 UK. But I'll check anyway. When will I use my first price gouge is a good question, and my answer. I would guess I'm probably about 1 million behind Goggles, and then a number behind Ezekiel. The number which I don't know. I don't like the Dragon's Breath placement. And it was our third tower dart / dartling. So do I all out round 11? Probably not because of Glue Storm. And Camo Shred, that does something. It doesn't do much, but it does something. I could have price gouged there, but they'd just upgrade or Glue Storm. Thank you, Fuzi. And we'll go for another lightning. My opponent may not know how to use price gouge. I may try some sort of zebra rush mixed with price gouge. And I'll price gouge round to 10, about 5 seconds in most likely. I may try get a Dragon's Breath beforehand. And this should be fine. I just want to get a Glue Storm out of my opponent if I can, so I have the option to all out. They Glue Storm now. We'll just take the leaks. That's fine. They didn't rush fast enough, so I can just get my Dragon's Breaths now. And keep on ecoing. I have another price gouge, so potential choke rush, but they are upgrading in advance, which is the right play. Probably get a fan club ready, but I won't do that till round 18 most likely. Wow, imagine being lazy quiet. So yeah, they're spamming defense now. I'm just going to get a fan club bought. Then I just need to place 8 darts. They sent a ceramic there, just one I believe. But 3 Dragon's Breath should solo, as long as they're not boosted. Maybe I try out around 20. We'll see what their defense looks like. And then we'll get a max fan club placed. But I think round 20 feels like a good round to rush here. I don't know how many I have, I think I have 6. Didn't mean to get a triple dart. And we have a nice circle. And I'll price gouge now. Wow, you have a master, good job. Oh, that was a little early, but it means they have no time to react. If a Moab counter, a fan club should solo. Camo shred's not enough because you don't have attackers cleanup. And then yeah, glue storm's not enough either because there's so many ceramics. I'll say sorry. And that should be a win. Yeah, I could be T2 Netherlands probably. Jimmy probably has T1 as always. Unless our fans I'm grinding. But as you asked me to check region, I'll check in a second. I'm probably 3rd still. As it's tier 0, Ezekiel probably grinded. So yeah, like I said, 1 million behind Goggles and then 702k behind Ezekiel, who's been playing Rainbow Ruins, it appears. So I'm not far behind. And we got Ninja Monkey, looks like a fairly new player. Should be fairly easy to beat. How am I being right? Let's play this, this is a bit tricky. I'm always right, don't worry. It's just a lucky guess. And then we just full Q here. And then just sniper spam. Probably immediately boost as well. They went for their damage, I believe. I think range boost increases speed, so it's not a bad play to have it. I could have just sent blues over the top, but I've not yet won. My opponent stopped sending, so I should have won now. And that is a fast win, which is why I picked the loadout. Well, I didn't pick the loadout, but I readied it. Which is sort of the same thing, 47%, so you can still get a good amount of wins. I'll feel bad if I take all his medallions. So for that reason I'm not going to. And I mean, I feel bad if I'll rematch him 7 times and take 80,000 off him. That would feel a little bit mean. Taking 10k off someone who chooses to play Marbit, I don't feel bad because someone else would do it. So far the other 4 people in chat just asleep. Okay, we have a sniper in Geo, or just a fluke match, but he was in chat earlier. I think Geo's the guy. I may be proven I'm wrong, good luck. Interesting loadout. He's shocked face, so he's either shocked he sniped or shocked he got me. No DCs from him, which is fairly expected because I don't boost. Terrible placement time from me. I should place almost immediately if I want to win. I'm going to go for just stall them. They should come out about there. Oh, I slightly misjudged the how long the glue lasts, so that's stupid of me. Yeah, I agree. I deserve to be facepalmed for that. But now we can just go for a powerful darts. And then, oh, we have better soil. Whoops. His placement, he should leak more than me in theory. Okay, so he's just going to be aggro here. But I think either way we both need defense. So as I'm sending the cheaper rush, I can just get up farms. And then he's going to probably force a third dartling next round, is my assumption. Or I could just go for faster shootings. He's using them way faster than me, which is something that really displeases me. So we can afford 1, 2. So it's round 9, round 10, round 11. Wow, he went for the defense straight away, nice. And he had to sell stuff, so good for me. So he probably defends that. And now we just farm. And we can just go for this same tier dartling as him. And get a nice defend. Bit risky going for it there, but yep, he is going to rush. Oh god, that was bad of me. But, oh, he's not got enough defense here, so let's force him to do the same. Yeah, because the glue causes that for some reason. I'll go for a Ray of Doom shortly, maybe. Let's force some defense selling here. Let's not die. So it's round 19, round 20, 21. I think it's 22 now. Stop leaking, please. Tower blindness shouldn't do much here. Don't die, please. That's annoying. I shouldn't lose that game there, but slow reactions. I probably could have missed directions. It just targets non-GG Geo Marab class balloons, and then I think it hits 100 non-Marab class balloons and does splash damage. No, it's good versus if I pop it earlier, but I don't, so just because I didn't pop the BFBs fast enough, I deserve that loss there. But it wouldn't have cleaned up the ceramics had I popped them earlier. I won't skip this actually, just because I can see them dying around 16. They're definitely thinking about whether or not they want to go this loadout, and they're happy to play it, so hopefully we can get a fast win. I'll start dartling here, just because I don't like the sub spots here. And then we'll go for parallel dartlings, which I normally do. Just so when I tap on them they just look at each other. And he's going to copy my placement, which is fairly normal for a pit player. They see you do something, so do it. Then again, I was doing the same thing last game with my farm power because I forgot about it. So I'll go for a faster shooting on my right dartling. The difference it makes is pretty much 0, but it pops the balloon slightly faster because it's closer to the balloons coming out of the scent path. Anyway, feel free to talk in chat if you would like. It gives me more things to talk about, so I'm not saying random stuff over and over. And now we're fine till round 8, and then we just need dead defense. I could go for a chipper. I'm probably just going to go for a laser cannon with a depleted plutonium. And now we'll send yellows. And we may need more defense, but we do just have pineapples, which are quite nice. And they should help me out if needed. As long as I don't miss-target my dartlings, then I'm just going to leak a load of lives. Like that. Thank you. That is my standard good or wow, you've called yourself lazy quite a lot on stream. Or on stream chat. Why he went for that, I don't know. I think it's just better to have a depleted plutonium. I'm gonna have another faster shooting just to be safe. Round 11, what do I need? Probably just another faster shooting should handle. Let's find out. Let's just send an eco rush here. Just because we get panic defense out of the opponent and then just continue to eco and build an eco lead. And then my plan is probably just to get up some first strikes with some Ray of Dooms for cleanup. Okay, so he's going for some sort of rush here. Let's go for a laser cannon. Okay, region leads. Oh, a lead got by there. But I should be fine here, even to region zebras. Maybe not. It doesn't look like I'm gonna leak, but these could end up just being region ceramics maybe. I'm gonna try the same ceramic. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna send a mab here. Just because we have a mab power. And then get this. Instantly boosted. Going for a chipper stall. There's no point sending ceramics if he does chipper stall. Wow, he afforded a 2-3 and a wow. And he sent me a mab anyway. Without boosting it. I don't think that's going to be affected by the boost, is it? That's a bit annoying. I maybe trial out him here. I maybe don't. We can just first strike as the OMG, which is why I'm not too yeah, he's just gonna spam chippers. I don't know what the visual glitch is, so but I'm not the one that's choosing for that to happen. Yeah, I doubt he got overwhelmed by ceramics, so we just wait now. Potential round 22 all out. I do not want a 1v1 right now, thank you. I think I try round 22. CMG here. BFB, cool. Oh, multiple. Interesting. And if needed, we just chip a stall. And this is what the Dartling ability does. You can just see it targets non-metal glass balloons. And then next round we send a rush. I hope he can't afford to first strike, because if he can, I'm dead. But if he can't, I'm not dead. He's just still max ecoing, nice. And he's going for a sub, so let's just try and get mabs fast before he can sell everything. And that worked, which is nice. Not the perfect all out, but he gets the job done. Now I just need to win another 40 or so on stream, and then I'm T1 UK for now. Well, T1 Great Britain. But the difference isn't high, so... it doesn't always crash your game, but yeah, you can have invisible balloons. Because that's happened to me quite a few times. But there it was just glitching when... I don't know if there was a decal that made it glitch, maybe. But when his chipper was I guess sucking the balloons in, they were going half invisible, half visible. Normally the chippers still glitch, they go fully invisible. I believe anyway. Well, I may try it. We got Geo again. Not a snipe, but we're both grinding. He'll skip this because it should go fairly late. No, he doesn't. He's happy for late game. And I think the play is to go... Why not? I think the play is just to go darting here. Just because Heli's really susceptible to TTS. As I pointed out earlier. I'm just going to over defend, so I'm not chasing at all. It just takes one jump out to TTS to kill you. And we have intense tower boost, not damage booster on powered towers. I think anyway. Maybe we do have empowered towers. But I just need to not die around 6 and then I'm fine. He'll be thinking the same thing though. I don't know what his decal is. Quiet doesn't normally 1v1 people, and that will be her response. We'll see if I enjoy. Let's try it, shall we? Let's see what he does here. Is that enough? I just assumed as he went for a heli that, by the way, GGGO, he would get overwhelmed by TTS. Yeah, when he sold his darlings for a heli, I just guessed when the timing was best, and he boosted at the perfect time for me. Had he placed another tower after I'm boosted, I still don't think that's enough. Had he jam-packed, I would have just tower boosted as soon as I got the chance and not sold anything. Yeah, Quiet's very predictable. I don't like this loadout. We got Hoff 125. Well, yeah, we all have moments where we do random things. It's why I was spamming dartlings early. This game should in theory go late because we have the combination of sub and chipper. And then for now I just max eco. It doesn't matter when I use the cash injection because it's a terrible power. Somehow the worst eco power. The only power that is as close as injection as being bad would be copy eco. And yeah, I don't know why my brain shut off there. But he's going for a ring of fire at the side there, I don't know why. I'll go for a reactor next just because it decams any scent balloons. And yeah, he's cash injection, I don't know why I was going to say adding an ing to it. I don't know why you're paying lots of attention to it, Quiet, that's a bit stupid. Maybe it's because I'm repeatedly saying your name. Wow. Well, thank you for the compliment. I'm just going to place attack to try and save that one life. I'll place another attack here, just to save that life. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know why I can't say cash injection, but I think we have quite a lot of mods. Would be my most appropriate answer for that. Because we have Quiet, we have Casper, we have maybe Metonium, we have Tiny, we have I don't remember the rest, but we have a few more. I think maybe Krishan, or maybe Buster. One of the two of them has it. Oh yeah, I failed twice to catch that red balloon, which is upsetting, but I wasn't going to maelstrom it and I didn't have enough money. And now I'll get a few air bursts, not that we need them, but I might as well get some defense up. It saves me getting up defense round 16. Hopefully my opponent doesn't send anything. I don't know if Vodka Froggy has. I do have a, well, I'll have a list somewhere because I can check it on YouTube, but I'm unaware of who it would be. I'm wondering what round I all out here. I'll just use the cash injection here. Because in theory, sub-abilities, maelstroms and chipper stools should handle till quite late. It's just at what point does a chipper stool get overwhelmed by ceramics? And that I don't know the answer to. For now I just max eco until I feel it's appropriate to go out. That's gonna do nothing because I can just maelstrom if I'm worried. At least he's getting eco for that. And a potential leak here. Wow, balloons did get past somehow. Yeah, I've leaked more lives, which is disappointing, but there's not much I can do about that. Because I have slow reactions, apparently. I'll use my last cash injection here, and then come up with some sort of plan for a rush. I think I'll go for maybe 8,000 eco before round 22. So I can save up for an all out. I've got enough money to first strike infinitely, so I'm not too worried. Just because I don't have a macro, I'm going to afford it. You would have leaked a lot more lives quiet. You would have probably found a way to die to that. I'm good at bullying, aren't I? Well, yeah, I shouldn't have leaked to that. I had enough money not to leak. And there is a point where those lives could be costly. I should have enough defense here. If I time a maelstrom right, it should catch any leaks from these lead balloons here. Like so. And we have the right amount of eco. Yes, I know I'm bullying you. T1 bully. You may be going for reactor spam just to try and get sort of infinite first strike abilities, but I'm coming close to leaking more here. I may actually copy him, just because the reactor decreases the amount of time it takes for your ability. Almost leaked again there. I missed that comment, so I'm going to check it in a second. I think 8,500 eco is fairly plausible for this point. And let's see, we have... I don't expect an all out anytime soon. Oh, we do have turbo Moabs, I think. Okay, it's just not letting me check it right now. Well, yeah, you're the only one talking, so it's quite easy to kill chat. Well, no, I just understand why he's done it, so I may as well copy him. Hi, Draknar. We have the apparent T3 heli here. Let's just go for Ring of Fire spam, why not? And then we'll just leave room for chippers. Yes, how are you, if I didn't already say that? I may just rush round 32, because that's the logical round to rush sub. And we can get lots of fire on the screen, which is always nice. In theory, I shouldn't need maelstroms, just because the ring of fire should clean up. But we'll find out. I'm probably going to stop. If you're asking me, I'm good, thanks. If you're asking Quiet, I will let her answer, just to not diminish her ego. Okay, he's sending fast cooldown ceramics because there's no way I can defend him with 20, 25 ring of fires. Probably not even that. Just because he's decided to try and kill me with ceramics, I'm just going to rush him here. I'm going to let him use all his first strike abilities before I use my turbo Moabs. Oh, he's not even using them, so let's just use it now. I don't know if it affects only 2 or more than 2. Yeah, it only affects 2, good to know. But I think he gets... No, what she means is you're going to have